Good evening, everybody. Good evening. We'll start this show about 6:30. We are here. Anyway, Mr. Luke is coming on tonight. We're here. And I'm bringing on a friend of mine very soon. About 15 minutes, Mr. Luke is going to come on. And we're talking serial killers tonight. What a topic, eh? I know a little bit about serial killers. Yeah, so me and Luke's conversation is probably going to be about serial killers. Who's your favourite serial killer? What a question to ask me. 15 minutes. I'll bring on me pal. And we'll get this live done. Now, this evening I'm going to bring on one of my friends from back home. And we're talking about serial killers tonight. Do you know anything about serial killers? Yeah, I've watched a lot of stuff about serial killers. So, myself and my friend, that's what we're probably going to talk about this evening. Serial killers, what a fucking topic. Here, I watched a programme on Netflix about an Irish serial killer. You know. But while I'm waiting for my guest, I'm going to have a cup of tea and wait for ye. Done. What's on under here? A belly. Excuse me. My name's not Wendy, and we are rocking Fendi. Anyway, this evening I'm going to bring one of my pals on. And guess what we're going to talk about? Fucking serial killers. Do you know anything about serial killers? About that much. Good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Okay, so tonight I'm bringing on a friend and we're going to talk about serial killers. Helicopters over the manor. Can you hear them? How are you, Max? Right, so we have an hour. I'm here at 7:30 and then I'm gone. Tonight, one of my friends is coming on and I have a lot of interest in serial killers. Like over the years, you watch all these documentaries about Peter Sutcliffe, Dennis Nielsen, Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy, Ed Gein, Bundy. You know, Ed Gein turned his mother's head into a lampshade. Now here, imagine that. I think the whole concept for Silence of the Lambs, like Buffalo Bill, he used to sew skin together. Ed Gein made lampshades out of his mother and the residents, the locals, because they annoyed them. Now look at you. You've turned into a lampshade. Here, fuck me, bro. What the fuck is that? A lampshade. Helicopter's going over the manor. I don't know what's going on tonight. My name's not Wendy, and tonight I thought I'd dress up in Fendi. What's over my fucking house? It's fucking landed! It's landed on the canal! Oh yeah! Here, I need me AR-15. Bro, it's just fucking over there, over the fucking fence. Anyway, we're in the room. We're in the panic room. No panic. There is a helicopter over me house. If you hear the door going in, the next time I get a chance, I'll be in. It's gone. Yeah, it's not for me then. Anyway, good evening to everybody. How are you, Max? How are you, Scott? So, Mr. Lucas coming on tonight, and we were talking earlier on. And I've a lot of interest in serial killers over the years. I've watched multiple documentaries about them all. The worst of the worst. You know, and I think Silence of the Lambs was based on Ed Gein. You know, he fucking killed people and turned them into furniture. How creative. You know, but now listen, it's good to see you. So I'm only here for an hour. But I've made myself a little promise and I'm gonna try my best to do a stream out every week and then do 2. I have the right fucking mods in place and it's like, yeah, there's some interesting characters on YouTube, but I've no interest in them. You know. Norman Bates, yeah, here. That's what I call my brother's girlfriend, Norman. How are you, Jerry? I call her Norman. You know, it is what it is. Everybody gets a nickname. See that little hog in there, right? Tommy Two Bibs. That's his Irish Italian name. Texas Chain Massacre was based on Ed Gein. Okay. He was one fucking sick puppy, him. You know. Coming Mother. Norman. Yeah. Nope. Like I said here, I've just recently finished a thing on Netflix called Monsters, all about Lyle and Eric Menendez. He stood in front of his mother after shooting him in the chest and blew her fucking head off with a 12 gauge. You know, pump action shotgun, blew her fucking head off, mate. Do you ever see what they do? Have you ever seen the devastation that one of them can do to a body? His own mother. You know, do I believe what he said about their dad being tough on them? Yeah. But I'm not too sure about the rest of it. You know. Alright, what's your best serial killer movie? I'm gonna say 7. Yeah? Oh, he didn't know. I cut your pretty wife's head off. And she was having your son. Oh, he didn't know. Like, you know what I mean? Fucking hell. Getting a lift off, you know what I mean? Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt in the middle of fucking loads of pylons and all. What's in the box? What's in the box? Gwyneth Paltrow's pretty little fucking head. But listen to me, so here's what I'm going to do. Over the next coming weeks, it's work in progress for me. It's like, I don't want to put too much pressure on myself and end up back in the hospital, so I can't overdo it. Now, I need all my mods to share my channel. I'm not asking you for anything. Just one thing. Just do your job, please. I have a target to hit, and without user help, I'm not going to hit it. But anyway, I'm waiting for Mr. Luke to come on. It's like I'll put the link in the chat in a few minutes. I want to thank you for coming in. Like I said, I'm going to try do this on a regular basis. Like I said, yowza, I have about 20 parts to do with them. You know, and on Sunday evening, after I make the dinner and get some brownie points, we're going to do a good podcast. We are here. We're alive. We woke up today. Do you understand? My missus made love to me last night. And I woke up reinvigorated, dedicated. Yeah, that's fucking disgusting, that movie. Oh, don't. Human Centipede. What's the name of that island? Where you have that fucking a research fucking facility for animals? Something Skull Island, is that what it's called? Do you see what's up on the beach? It looked like a pig with a beak. With a fucking beak! It looked like a pig! A hog with hoops, except for pigs have hoops. This thing had 5 fucking hairy toes. You know, it's run by Homeland Security. Yeah. You will not get in there. Years ago, some woman, she had a PhD in chemistry. She tried to break into the facility. Do you know the amount of fucking experiments are done on that island? It's run by Homeland Security. What the fuck have Homeland Security got that island locked down for? You get shot dead if you get caught on it. You know what I mean? Anyway, Scott, that human centipede was very disturbing. You know, it's a very fucking disturbing movie, that. It's very dark. You know, fuck it now, man. Anyway, last night I was talking to a friend about an experience that he's had. And on Sunday, yeah, I'll be back on. It's like, we're gonna do a couple. I might do one pre-recorded, and then I might just do another one live. There's a few lads from where I used to live that want to come on and say hello. And who am I? There he is there, look. Oi, give me 5 minutes and I'll bring you on, Luke. Hey, who's your favourite serial killer before you come on? I don't mean who's your fucking favourite serial killer. You don't have a fucking favourite serial killer. He's fucking killed people. You know, but which one bothered you the most? No, fuck you, Scott. You're 6'5", bro. I bet you were cock-a-doodle-doo bigger than fucking my fucking... Yeah. No, I ain't not taking part in any activities when it comes to human centipede. No fucking way. Sports day is off. Fuck that. Hell no. Having your lips sold to somebody's arsenal. Imagine that. You know what I mean? Waking up and your lips being stuck to a big white or black or brown arse. I am not that gay, you fucking are now, mate. You know. I tell you what though, I'm a big fan of his work. What a surgeon to put something like that together. Abominable. Yeah, you still haven't fucking told me, cunt face. What's your favourite serial killer before you come on and abuse me? I want to apologise before I bring Luke on, because he's probably going to bully me, and I'll have to be quiet and just listen to him. I don't want him sending a hit squad over here. You know. Now listen, there's loads of topics we could talk about, but me and Luke have a common interest. I'm 50, right? And I've watched nearly fucking every documentary about serial killers over the years. It's like, and I've watched the interrogations of a lot of serial killers. And in America, they use this thing called the REA technique, right? It's like, they'll say to you, they'll put a thought in your head and saying, in a hypothetical question or a hypothetical circumstances, did you snap, mate? Did you lose your temper? Did something happen? Was it an accident? Did it go too far? And once you cross a line, you can't come back. There was this Indian serial killer, right? And he used to pick kids up in Bangladesh, fucking all over the place. These kids are aged from 5 onwards that have been abandoned by their parents and are left on the fucking street with a box cardboard to sleep on. No money, no food, no mammy to get you breakfast. These street kids were getting abducted, and this bastard would eat them. He'd have sex with them, then he'd fucking eat them. Like a black widow spider with a penis. And he used to take all their shoes as a souvenir. You know, now that couldn't really disturb me, because they reckon he killed over 150 kids. Some people say he could have killed 5 to 1,000. You know, Peter Sutcliffe, he was another one. But like when it comes to, you see, people like Ted Bundy, he was very charismatic. Do you understand? Very educated. A good looking chap. Now I am not a gay, I had to say. Ted Bundy was very handsome. Do you understand? And he could manipulate people. I think the guy had a PhD in something. It's like, you know, it's like, okay, here's one for you. Buffalo Bill. Who's he now? What serial killer do you reckon Buffalo Bill? Do you reckon it's Ed Gein? Here, I'll tell you something, Luke, here. I'm going to put the link in, yeah? You know what? I didn't know yet. You know that movie Silence of the Lambs? You know Anthony Hopkins throughout the whole of film and that stayed in character? When he went home, can you fucking imagine that? Yeah, I'm having an old friend for fucking dinner. Get out, you fucker, you're not eating me. Anyway, here, I'll put the link in the chat for Luke to do it, man. But there was an Irish serial killer, yeah? And I only watched the programme recently about this guy. The guy is Charlie out of Peaky Blinders. He plays an Irish serial killer that come to London in 1953. You know what I mean? And he said he started pushing people in front of the trains and all. He poisoned a couple of people. He strangled a couple of motherfuckers. It's like, you know, an Irish one. His name was Kieran Kelly. I never knew we had that. We had serial killers all over the place. You could be living next door to one. You know, your neighbour's not going to knock at the door and say, hey, guess what? I buried 5 people 20 years ago. You know, you don't fucking talk about shit like that. You know, but it's like, I'd imagine after pushing a few people in front of a fucking train, you'd want to unburden yourself with that. You'd have to tell someone. Even a priest, you know, a fucking Irish serial killer, yeah? And then we have English ones, Russian ones, you know. You have fucking serial killers in every country in the world. For fuck's sake, there's a lot of fucking deviants out there. I'm an Autobot motherfucker, yeah? And I'm a Ballyerbot. You know. It's like, but anyway, Luke, here, the fucking link's in the chat for you, you big fuck. Anyway, goodbye from Mr. Luke. Thank you for coming in. My name's not Wendy. I am rocking Fendi. Fendi Games. Gucci Games. No problem. Here, make yourself a coffee, bro, before you come on. Anyway, I'm looking forward to having a chat with your friend. Me and Luke have a lot of interests. We've a lot in common. It's like, and he's educated me and schooled me on a few things. And humbled me, and it's very endearing. You know, there's a few lads from Ballyfermot that have different skill sets, that have photographic memories, that are very educated. You know, you see, Ballyfermot gets a bad reputation because of 2 or 3% of the community are thugs. I was one as well, look at. That's how it is. But you have to make decisions, big boy ones, not when your mates are holding your hand. You know, and it's crazy. The mentality has never changed. You know, the dynamics has never changed. You know, and it's like this whole channel I grew here was to speak to people like Yowza, speak to people like Luke, Gibbo. There's a few fucking decent lads that I'd like to come on here. I wish they had the courage to come on. I don't want to say people's names and all, but there is a couple of lads that I'm proud of, that I grew up with, that, yeah, I'm really proud of them, and I know that I'd be proud of them too. But yeah, like I said, guys, here, for a long time, I wasn't very well. And here, I'm not going to sit in front of you here and lie to your face and tell you I'm better. Fuck no, it doesn't work that way, but I'm working on it. You know, I fell back in love with life. You know, I'm writing sets down and all. Do you understand? It's like God's given me a 50th chance, and I've taken it. You know, if you look at me now and go back 588 days ago, you'll see a different Jude. I'm telling you now. And you get faceless people, you know, that have no courage. It's like throwing a stone at someone's window and running away, because you know if you get caught, you are fucked. Hey, Milan. It's a nice name, that. Beautiful city as well. Arrivederci, ciao bella. Pronto, pronto, mamma mia. Bellissimo. Luke, 26 minutes in. Let it go to 30 minutes and I'll bring you on. Now, here, let me say this. So, I'm going to bring a few people on over the coming weeks, coming months, and we're going to talk about different stuff. Anything other than being a fucking tough guy. Who gives a fuck how hard you are? We don't want to hear it. We know you're a tough guy. Well fucking done, you. I bet your ma's proud. Get up your bows here. How are you, gorgeous?
How are you? What's the story?
Yeah, I'm alright. Look at you sitting there looking all handsome and all. You big fucking handsome man, you. Fuck me, man. You and Scott, like I said. How tall are you?
Me?
Yeah.
6'4".
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, me.
I'm a fucking midget unto you. Hey, I'm Frodo.
How's things, anyways?
I'm just trying to get through the every day, Luke, you know what I mean? Fucking.
You have a baby, anyways, to keep you company.
Yeah, Uncle Luke.
Well.
He's a little fucker, he is. He's a greedy hog.
So you and Lisa are living together with the kids now, are you?
No comment.
Right. Well, you're together most days, like.
Yeah, defo, yeah.
Right.
I've been back to me ma's house twice since I moved out.
No way.
How are you, Tim? Yeah, fucking right. Like I said, bro, it's like me ma's. It's only a 3-bedroom, right? And there's 2 other men that live there, Mark and Alex. And bro, I have a 6-year-old stepdaughter and a baby. Bro, I had to get a place.
You're right. So, Jude, look, it took me 15 and nearly 16 years to get mine. And
wow.
That was renting. I was renting. I was going to college from hostels. It was hell, you know. So, like, that's the average weight on the list over here for if you're not going with a missus children, like for a man or a woman.
How long?
It's about fucking 15 years for a single person.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. I remember that because, like, before I come to the UK, Luke, my ex-partner was from Cabra.
Yeah.
So, when we come back with Dylan, we were staying at the mother-in-law's, but we were trying to get a place, so we went to this place near Dublin Christian Mission, and you go in, and it's like fucking, it's like the social welfare place, on the keys. Do you know where I mean? Near the courts.
Yeah, I know where you're talking about.
That's where it was located.
That was
so,
where that was where there was a grotto in the place, wasn't there? The bus
correct.
Yeah, it was the that's the cross care offices.
Right. Well, what they did was they put us in a bed and breakfast, Luke, right?
Yeah.
And at the weekend, what we do is, now we'd stay there because Dylan was only a baby, whatever. But at the weekend, if we'd stay out, the geezer, he's from Limerick, he used to say to us here, if you stay out this weekend, I'll give you £100. He was renting the fucking room out, wasn't he? Double letting.
Subletting, yeah. Scumbag.
Subletting. Yeah, that's it. A big culture he was. I think he was from Cork. The only good thing that came out of Cork was Roy Keane.
Fuck Roy Keane, pikey.
Listen.
My ex lives in Cork now. She's from Fairview, though.
Hey, Luke, I want to ask you a question as a fellow Irishman, right? Remember when Keane walked out on us in the World Cup? What were you thinking?
I was actually very excited because Mick McCarthy was a bit insufferable, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
There was better players than Keane. I know Roy Keane was in his prime and all, but that's before even Niall Quinn retired. Do you know what I mean? So you had.
I don't think they got on.
Niall Quinn and Roy Keane.
Yeah.
Well, you had Ian Hart at the time. You Damien Duff, you Robbie Keane, you Jason McAteer. You had loads of people, man. Fuck Roy Keane, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was wounded like when I seen him walking the stock, and it's like, you see, he was used to first class travel with Man United, like Ireland is in England.
It was nothing to do with the travelling, it was the food, wasn't it? He was going mad.
Yeah.
They were all eating fucking grated cheese sandwiches or something before the match.
Luke, though, if you had seen the state of some of the fucking training pitches, bro, they hadn't got one football pitch in the fucking, you know what I mean?
Well, my uncle used to drive the Ireland team now all throughout the 80s and the glory days of the 90s. He was the coach driver, so they'd all be on the piss together and all. But from Euro 88, Italian 90 and World Cup 94, they were all out getting locked and stuff, and you know, the night before. So I don't know.
It was different back then, though. It's like fucking, it's like Roy Keane, right? I watched an interview and he was saying back then it's like you had like nutritionists, you had sports psychologists, this, that, the other, and it's like he was saying like back then you could go out on the piss after training, but see Fergie knew a lot of the fucking nightclub owners in Manchester, and he could find out where they fucking went.
Yeah,
you know. But United at the minute is a fucking shambles, Luke. It's embarrassing.
It's not. I think it's great. I hope it keeps up for them because I hate them.
Yeah, fuck you. It's like, yeah, well, here, imagine Jurgen took the fucking job.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
That'd cause a fucking... Bro, I'm being honest. I couldn't see Jurgen Klopp doing that to the Liverpool fans and all fairness.
No, that's like fucking Dalglish or something doing it, you know?
Not even for money, bro. You know, the Scousers love him, and it's like what he achieved with Liverpool. If he fucking dared even to consider the Man United job, all them Scousers that he'd let down, you know?
Yeah, I know.
But, bro, it's fucking business. You know what I mean? Loyalty doesn't pay the fucking bills. Checks do.
You're right. Here, does Yowza look much better since he was over there and all? Like, he just looks like there's no tension left in him whatsoever, and he just looks so relaxed and chilled out, and he seems to be much more calm. Like, there's not a bit of tension in his face or anything. Did you see him?
Well, here, listen, yeah. If you were fucking... If two fucking Indians on horseback turned up beside you while you're fucking lying down and start pulling fucking pain out of your body, literally, like a fucking... Like, here, you know John Coffey in the Green Mile, where he does that shit, where he takes that black shit out.
Well, you have to understand
like
something.
That.
You have to understand something. Like, I didn't have a telly for about 15 years. When I was staying back in the whole lot, like, I didn't get a look in with my nutty family. Like, they're not a loving family like your brothers and stuff. I 4 older sisters, and all bar one sister. They fucking don't like each other. They don't like anyone being happy. they just sit there, talk shit about everyone, just fucking sit there gossiping, and you know, it's just apart from me
That's what I
sister.
think fucking sisters do, though. You know what I mean?
Well,
And then
me outfield's no better. Do you know what I mean? And look, apart from me sister Suzanne and me mother, sometimes, you know. So I wouldn't have seen a lot of them series as Jude, and an awful lot of films I still have to watch. You know.
I've recently been watching something. What's it fucking called, man? Oh yeah, that fucking Gangs of London.
I heard about it, yeah.
And someone told me to watch something beginning with a fucking C. I forget what it's called. Bastard, what's it called? Capital, is it?
I'm not sure.
Luke, I watch a lot of police interrogations, right? I'm always doing. I'll tell you what. You know what? If the feds come and some of the fucking searches I do for fucking bombings, terrorist documentaries, fucking sleeper cell documentaries, I'm fascinated with it. What do you think about Hezbollah's top G getting taken out the other day?
Yeah, it was. I didn't see much now. I just looked at the fucking news, but can you see our man Netanyahu getting it, or can you see him being removed? Can you see him someone bringing him down?
Listen, I can see him being blown to fucking bits one day. Here, they just need to be lucky one day, Luke.
Well, it would have happened by now, Joe. Do you know what I mean?
Come here, bro. Listen, now that they've killed my man, it's like they've made a martyr album, and it's like they said that they're gonna have 3 days of fucking mourning. Algeria is fucking launching rockets for not Algeria, fucking Iran. Yeah. Is it?
Algeria.
You know? And it's a fucking international incident. It's like I can see, listen, them fuckers, they've got rockets, they've got all kind of chemical bio fucking weapons. Like, remember what he did to fucking King Jong's brother in the airport?
Well, they're evacuating the Lebanon because of the fucking, you know, the airstrikes and that, aren't they?
Well, bro, that's the sad thing about war. It causes casualties and refugees overnight. Like when Syria got involved in the conflict, bro, overnight there was 5 million refugees, 5 million women and children that have nowhere to fucking go or no aid because the fucking Taliban won't let her in, or ISIS.
All their men are in fucking Dublin, that's why.
Well, like I said, man, it's a different life over there, like under Sharia law. If you robbed, you'll cut your fucking hands off, bro. And like I said, they all look the same in the fucking dark.
Well, do you know what they're doing now to people over here, Jude? This is hard to believe, actually. Oh, Jude, sorry, before they continue, Wayne is actually home in Dublin.
Tell him I said he's a long-haired fuck.
Well gone, he has a hair like mine now.
Yeah. Here, remember the whole Rock Hudson thing I told you to tell him? Mention that to him. Tell him I said he's a big Rock Hudson.
He couldn't remember. I did say that to him, but what was your man's name, his first name that you called that again?
Well, the two of us worked for Paul Murphy, Smurf star.
I know, but who did you call Rock Hudson?
It was fucking, I think John, I forget what his name was, John Murphy. Because we all, like I said, it's like they used to slag everybody, man. They had nicknames for everybody, and I think that's where I picked up. Everybody got a nickname after me over.
Everybody in Ballyferma has nicknames. Like, yeah, how many people, like, do you know? And, like, some of them have several nicknames. You know what I mean? Everyone gets a nickname growing up, and even people you don't know, you give nicknames to. They just don't know that they have them.
Well, it's like where we've, like, Luke, 11 of my friends, because of their nickname, got bullets in the fucking face. And in Dublin and in most other rough cities, a lot of people have nicknames, and that's what they're known for. Like, if you say to someone, all right, do you know Luke Capaldi? And if you have a nickname, like, for instance, if you say to somebody, right, do you know Gerard Tyndall? You'd be like, who? But if you say, do you know Yowza? They'd know.
I wonder why he's called Yowza.
Yeah, well, I'll ask him that tomorrow or the next day. I think he's working, but on Sunday we're going to do something. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make me missus a banging dinner on Sunday and a dessert, so I get some brownie points.
I wonder as well, like, does he ever feel that that's it now? He doesn't need to do any more of it, or does he gonna stay?
I reckon he'll go for a hat trick. He said that he'd like to live over there, like, and just lose your passport, basically. It's like, but I find it fascinating. Now, I'm not going into certain things, but I know yous have a lot in common because of that whole ayahuasca, whatever. But there's another thing, yeah, I've seen on fucking a documentary, Luke, yeah. Have you ever heard of something called a boga? It's like bark.
Ibogaine, yeah.
That's it, yeah. Tomato. What's it called?
Like Ibogaine.
And it's like tree bark, isn't it? And if you get fed it in stages, that's what I thought ayahuasca was.
It's a psychedelic kind of a compound, but it's like, yeah, it's like, it looks like the fucking bark. It looks like seaweed or the bark of a tree or something. No, hear me, seaweed. It looks like a bit of driftwood.
Come here. Something I wanted to ask you. Where's the best places you can pick magic mushrooms? And how do you know where to look for them? I find that fascinating what you told me a few days ago.
Yeah, usually there is, well, like, it's kind of the grass can't be too long, it has to be short enough, and anywhere that, generally as a rule, anywhere that cows graze will be full of them. So, I mean, it's fairly late in the year now. We did get the first cold snap at I think it was the second week of September. So we're going into 3.5 weeks now of that weather. So anywhere, like, for example, I was in Hout today, up near where the reservoir is on Hout Head. And everywhere, yeah, Max Mushies. She's looking at the
man.
Yeah, that's right, I think. But anyways, look, what I was saying was, the usual spots, like, you'll see them in a field that the grass is cut fairly short. You're not going to see them in long grass, basically. When you go one, Stu, there's different types. So there's Pophilius or something that these ones are called. They look like Liberty Caps, but they're bigger and they're wider. Liberty Caps have a long fucking, a long stem, and the head is like a nipple. And then if you look underneath, it's a greyish kind of blue gills on it. But
I love the nipples.
I've seen them now since my teens, so you're talking like 25 plus years of that now. Do you know what I mean? And
on a good day, many could you collect? All right, put it this way. What's the luckiest day you've ever had? What's the most you've ever found? And in Ireland, is there different types of magic mushroom?
No, you want them with psychobilin in them, like psychobilin, and basically the only ones you want is Liberty Caps.
Hang on.
Look, there's loads of groups and all online that you can take pictures of what you've got, and people will say yay or nay. Do you know what I mean?
Luke, did you say Liberty Caps?
Yes.
What are they? Is that a name of a mushroom?
They're the only mushrooms that'll actually give you something,
Liberty Caps. Hang on, one sec. Liberty. How are you spelling caps? CAPS?
Yes.
Okay, Liberty Caps. Hang on. I'm gonna have a look at that on the internet later on. So again, what's the best day you've ever had picking mushrooms? Many. What's the most you've ever got on one outing?
Well, I didn't bother for a few years in between, but we've often filled a few jars of them, or a few, whatever you bring, like lunch boxes with us or whatever. But I'm not one of these people that'll take them to start hallucinating and get an LSD kind of effect out of them. Like, I'd be kind of more, you take them and get a laugh out. Like, don't take loads of them. But if you're noticing you're lethargic or you feel a bit drained or you're a bit down or whatever, have a day of them. Like, you make the chocolates or whatever, and you do get a lot of laughter. And then you'll find that your moods are, like, I wouldn't say, you just don't get down or get anxious for weeks or sometimes months after that. Like, everything, It's kind of like
So
what you're.
here, on the black market, I know fuck all. I know absolutely nothing about mushrooms. So, what way are they sold? Are they sold in grams? Or are they sold 3 for a fucking tenner or fucking whatever, or 3 for
No,
fucking or
because
what?
you've got to dry them out, so people kind of grind them up and all of this shit and make capsules and then make chocolates and fucking. There's the whole other world. I tend not to get involved in that because I just go out looking for them this time of year, rather than
Yeah,
rather see the medication that you're off 500 days or whatever.
yeah.
I'd have a day or two on micro doses of mushies rather than take on.
Luke, I'd be afraid to take them. I've never taken them in my life, mushrooms.
No, it's
I've
only.
taken LSD, ecstasy, MDMA, just never took,
Well, you'd want to be taking about 100 of them, or to be making the cups of fucking tea with loads of them in like
a
that.
fucking 100 of them. Are you trying to fucking kill me?
No, you'd want to be taking double figures of them, like
A fucking 100, bro. Here,
No.
that's a fucking banquet.
Stop
Fuck.
shouting. Stop
Sorry.
shouting. Come here. If you're gonna the reason what you're afraid of is hallucinations and tripping and shit. That's only
Yeah.
if you take loads of them, that'll happen. And if you start putting them into fucking tea and all, like that's just asking for it. Do you know what I mean?
Oh.
It really is. That's what young
I'm
people.
not-
That's what teenagers tend to do, or early 20s, if they go camping or something. And that's how you end up under the bus. You need to look out with.
Luke, how popular are they?
Very fucking popular, like you wouldn't think it, but if you were out looking for them, you'll see other people doing the same and all. It's only when you go on to one of the groups on Facebook or Instagram or whatever that it's like Liberty Caps UK or the Magic Mushroom Society of Ireland. There's loads of people just out looking for them every day, and they take pictures of them and they go, "Is this them? Is that?" And the whole lot. But look, it's like everything else, and it is Ireland, and you are talking about stimulants. People will be gluttons and people will abuse them and they will fucking take them, and you know what I mean?
So, you know that picture you showed me, the way it has it's like a matchstick stock.
Yeah.
That's how you know it's them.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not the size of a normal fucking mushrooms that you see.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the block where I live, there's mushrooms growing in the grass, and it's not them.
Wow.
But it's not them though.
Okay, that's mad, that, like, because I found it fascinating when you said what you do with the chocolate and the mushrooms. I think it's fucking fascinating.
Well, what we did was, like, it's only 70 cents for the bar of cooking chocolate. And do you remember the Cadbury's marble bars, do you?
I do.
We bought 2 bars of milk chocolate there last week, and we bought a white cooking chocolate. So we put the milk chocolate in the pot. We had the mushrooms cut up, and then we poured a bit of white in, and we were swirling it around so it looked like a big fucking marble. So then we poured it into a glass Pyrex dish. Me mate added the dried mushrooms. We put in a few chili flakes, put a few raisins in it, added more chocolate, mixed it around, and left it in the fridge to set overnight. Then cut them into squares.
Okay.
Like, I just think it's, if you're to microdose mushrooms, and like I've seen so much. There's a lot of videos on YouTube about mushroom therapy for, if you're feeling down in the dumps, if you can't, what sometimes you're tired and you know what I mean, everything is just fucking weighing on your shoulders heavily, like, and you wish you
Do
were.
you have to kill them?
No, not necessarily. You just have to wash them because you fucking smell the shit off them, like,
All right. I've never, like I said, I've taken LSD years ago. It's like, I'm not a big fan of hallucinations, Luke.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah, was just trying to convince me to do fucking ayahuasca, and I'm not doing it. And it's not that I'm not grateful. It's like he reckons it helped me, but Luke, because of what I'm taking at the moment, it's like I have a son and what have you, and I fucking, like I said, I just be afraid to do it. For the kids' sake, I wouldn't do it, that kind of way. I'm 50, bro, and I don't want, it's like shit like that, bro. You hallucinate and see things, and I don't want to see things, bro,
Well, like, you seem to be at a good place as it is. I mean, it's a bit of a gamble. If you'd done that, you wouldn't know where it'd take you, so best not to.
Especially when there's fucking helicopters hovering over your house.
Well, Yowza said he needed to make those changes himself, so it was his time to do it. I think you've gotten to where you needed to be without doing that, and Jude, I think you've beaten a lot of fucking demons and all, and you've a new
Me.
son now, a new gaff, and you're in a good place. So, like, if you'd be risking all of that if you were to take it now, you know.
Well, if you had asked me 588 days ago, I wouldn't have given you a logical answer. I was all over the place. It was a fucking train wreck, bro. And see Pablo and Chopper.
Yeah.
Like I said, bro, on Instagram, we speak a lot, and it's like, they looked out for me, you know what I mean? And it's like, Pablo helped me with all the videos for the channel. It's like, Yowza rang me the other day. He said to me, Jude, you know, it's on a table, yeah? He said, and I was looking east, and I seen an Indian on a horse, and I seen one on the other side, and they come up to the table, and they start pulling me pain out with me. They were chanting ancient fucking things, right? And in the hallucination, he seen two Hiawattas, like fucking, you know, two fucking scalp takers on horses, and they pulled the pain out of them and then fucked off on horses. And I'm like, yeah, that's deep, that, bro. You're fucking freaking me out here. I said, so hang on a minute. You're strapped to a table and two Hiawattas come to you and fucking the shamans are chanting and it's going fucking, it's like Annie said, these two Indian warriors sucked the pain out of his fucking body.
Well, he does look like there's not a bit of tension. Yowza, like there's not a bit of tension left in his face. He's much more relaxed. He's really chilled out. He's a different man. I know he done it the first time, but this time...
Yeah, I'll tell you why he's a different man. Because Lisa O'Connor, and you know what? The two of them come together on my channel. And I'm fucking delighted for the both of them because I love the two of them.
Lisa's
you know?
From the north side or something, isn't she?
Yeah, it's like I get on with Lisa, you know what I mean? And it's like she went over there and done the ayahuasca. And like I said to Yowza, bro, men and women watch my life. And a lot of the women that find that very fucking interesting, do you understand? And like I said, I know you know a lot about ayahuasca. I'm not going into the reasons why you know. Listen to me. Before you moan at me, we've got 8 minutes and then I have to fuck off because the midget goes to bed and I'm going to watch my son. But listen to me. It's like, hang on a minute. Wait 1 second. Who's your favourite Irish DJ? I know we're going off script here, but I wrote down. Who?
Jake.
Okay. 1 second, hang on.
And he's a sound bloke as well. One of the soundists, actually.
Jake Hardy. Come here. Did he pal around with any of the Energex lads?
He was one of them, yeah.
There you go. Boom. Okay. Well, here, I remember being in Pat Hoyland's gaff one night and I had his mother's high heels and I had a hat on and I'm sure it was Pat's. I went back to a party, but I'm sure his fucking mum was dead and we were fucking about. Now, I could be wrong, Luke, but I know it was one of them. And someone said to me, bro, his fucking mum's dead. Will you fucking put that back? And I put it straight back, but some of the girls start acting the bollocks, bro, and put the damper on the night. Like, I didn't fucking know it was his mum's, like, but, like I said, listen to me, yeah? I'm not just saying it. Every fucking week, if you're free, or twice a week, come on and we'll talk.
I don't know about twice, though. Like, I mean, some weeks I'm here, some weeks I'm not, and I do have a lot of shit at the moment to be dealing with. Oh, it's horrible, man. So it's all. Yeah, well, we spoke before about. I won't go into it, but it's because it's not nice. But
I'm only a call away anyway. I know I fucking hardly answer my phone, but I always answer you unless I have.
I went down through. Go on, can you hear me?
Yeah, of course I can.
I went down through where we were.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, too loud.
You big fucking bollocks, you. How about hang your bollocks on Blackpool Tower?
Did you see you know where the Dennis Hall used to be?
Yeah.
They're knocking it all down. Half of it's knocked already, and they're building a fucking 900 apartments there.
Oh, fucking hell, man.
None of our area left.
Here, is the Mary Queen of Angels still there?
Yes, it is, yeah. It's still sinking on one side as
Wow.
well.
Luke, come here. Is the obelisk still there and the model?
Of course they are, an inch of core.
Wow.
Well, the model school is much bigger now. They extended it in the yard, like.
Yeah, I remember I was getting a bus up from that. You know, we'd have to walk down from the obelisk down through Inchicore, and we'd go up that way and then fucking turn to get the bus at the model to 79.
See the way you were saying, Lisa O'Connor or whatever, is she from out near, like where the snapper was made?
I'm not 100% sure where she's from.
We had like pictures of the asylum years ago and all on our Facebook.
Yeah, she's been on my Facebook years, like, you know, because
seen her on a few things.
She's been in she was in, like I said, man, Lisa loves the dance, she loves the dance scene, the same as Yowzer, and the two of them, through my fucking live, they ended up getting together. Because she seen Yowzer on the podcast, I think, whatever, and fucking, I was saying, yeah, you should make a nice couple, and boom, they're fucking choking, they're fucking not, you know, they went to Colombia together, bro. And I know, I've seen that look in his eye, he loves her, you know.
Are they, like, are they like living together and all?
I haven't got a fucking clue, bro, in all fairness. No, in fact, Lisa's over there, because Yowzer said to me, he said, like, Jude, I didn't want to leave Colombia. We didn't want to leave Colombia, because he said the people over there, Luke, are so humble and noble and endearing. And they were like, we're going to miss you when you go back. You know that? And, bro, when you're away on a retreat and you're there with other foreigners from different parts of Europe for the same reasons, but everybody go, he told me, he said, Jude, the only thing I can say is, when you're doing it, don't have no expectations. Luke, listen to me. I don't want to cut you off, bro. I really fucking don't. But in a couple of minutes, I'm going to have to go. So I just want to thank you for coming in. And like I said, listen to me, yeah? We can talk about fucking anything on here.
No, I'm just a bit fucking tired tonight as well. So I just said I'd come on and say it because we said we would. But
what's the plan tonight now? What are you going to do after this?
Have a bath and go to bed.
Are you an early riser?
I can be one sometimes, but other times, like, no, it depends. It depends on how the week is going and where I need to be and what I need to do, you know.
Well, bro, me and you have a common enemy, and it's sleep.
Well,
we don't get enough. We don't get enough sleep, Luke.
No.
You know, but anyway, like I said, I didn't know a fucking thing about magic mushrooms. I don't know what the fuck DMT is. Tank was saying something about, here guys, listen, I just want to thank you all for coming in, the regulars. Like I said, Luke, I have a good group of fucking people, yeah, that aren't rude, that come in on a daily basis, that support me. You know, I have a target to hit. I'm on 2,773 subs. I'm not far away from 3,000.
Where's the best place? Where's the best place to reach you then if you need someone needs to give you a show, say to come on this or whatever?
What do you mean reach me? You're on me Facebook and me Messenger, you mad bastard. On me Instagram.
But I know you do be busy as well, though. Do you know?
Yeah, well, ring them. If it's anyone else, I don't fucking answer. You know, I answer to you, Yowzer, and a couple, Pablo. You know what I mean? But otherwise, if I have me lad in my arms, I'm like, fuck, I'm not answering it. Like you've seen the last couple of times when you've rang me, I've been compromised.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in my arms, screaming, getting sick. I'm like, say hello to Uncle Luke, and he's like,
But do you know what's happening over here as well? With all them protests because of the migrant centres and the government ones and all, like there is big marches in town and then all the tent cities and stuff. There is people that have YouTube channels, right, that are turning up and they've the GoPros and all, and they're saying that bit. But then the channels are being not only taken down, but the gaffs are being raided by the police as well.
And here, guess whose channel's still here? All these toxic bastards, Luke, yeah, ram me down, yeah. A lot of these channels, bro, steamrolled me, yeah. Here, where did the ass Terminator? They're not around no more. But listen, gorgeous, thank you for coming in. And I fucking mean that. And I'll always answer to you if I haven't got my kid in my arms. You know what I mean? It's just like at the night time, me and the missus watch Netflix and we have a little cuddle and you know yourself, bro.
Well, you don't want to end up with another bleeding bambino, do you?
Oh, no, that's not going to happen. We've taken measures. Right. I measured the last night and it was about that size.
Too much information there.
Like that, look. Like that. Fucking hell. Nah, Luke, thank you very much for coming in. And like I said, bro, the topics me and you can fucking talk about. Like I said, I've been doing this for a while. And like I said, Tank, Straight Jacket, Spencer McDermott, yourself, Finn.
Spencer's off tonight, isn't he? He's not on.
Well, like I said, listen to me, yeah. I have to go now back to the family and what have you, but it's been a pleasure talking to you, sir, and I hope you come back another time.
I'll talk to you in a day or two. I'll have to go to sleep shortly, but I'll be on for the bit anyways. But
well, I'm rooting for you anyway, and I love you, bro, yeah?
Back at you, and I'll talk to you properly soon, right? See you, everyone.
No problem. I love you, bro. Thanks for coming on, yeah?
You too. See you,
yeah, man. Right, guys, I want to thank Luke. I want to thank Luke for coming on tonight. You know, giving you a bit of knowledge. The guy is smart, and I'm not blowing smoke up his arse, but he's a good guy. I want to thank a few people. I want to thank Scott. I want to thank Max. I want to thank Luke. Like I said, I need to get Tank on one night. Thanks, Milan, for coming in. And like I said, guys, Tim Smith as well. Thanks for coming in. Jerry, thanks for coming in. If I've missed anybody, guys, I want to apologise. I am not a gay, but I am away. Know this, I'm not a gayist or a racist, and I'll say to your faces, I'm the riddle, I'm not the fiddle. Our skill's always been in session. It's not my fault if you've missed a lesson. How can I help you with your fucking aggression? And I'm not effing Jeffing or stressing. I want to shout out to all the real G's all around the world. Thanks for coming in, guys. And I'll see you all tomorrow at some time. Yeah, I've enjoyed this. And like I said here, we haven't even started our thing. La Costa Nostra. That's what it means, our thing. Well, we have a saying too. Thanks for coming in. I've really enjoyed that. It's like, and like I said, it's work in progress. Every week, whether it's 1, 2 or 3 of my old friends, we're going to talk and we're going to grow this fucking channel. If you're watching this now, tonight, tomorrow, I need you to share it. I don't ask you for fuck all. Help me grow this channel. Look, many toxic channels are on there. Shout out to all the Irish channels out there here. Let's unite the clans for the crack. You know what I mean? And let's see where it takes us. Joe McDonald is on him dumb. Good meal, Maha, good din you come. Chucky La, Erin Gabra, shout out to Pablo for being me, bro. Thank you, Luke, for coming in. I got to go. Anyway, my fellatio in your face, yo, because you made a mistake, yo, and now you're a disgrace, yo. Good night. Mwah. We are doing Right, guys, listen to me. I have to go. Thank you for coming in. Pac-Man, I'm just away. I'd like to say thank you to all the regulars for coming in and support me. If you could share this fucking StreamYard, it's like the next coming weeks, I'm going to do a couple of things with a few people. This is work in progress for me. I have a few interesting people that have interesting stories. Anyway, by the way, I am not the game. Yeah.
There's Button Moon, shining very brightly in the large blanket sky. I wonder where all those bubbles are coming from. The Spoon family are on another trip to Button Moon. Some of the bubbles are flying around the spaceship and going pop, pop.
Good night, guys. See you tomorrow. Peace.